stepping out the place, thinking wild thoughts, can't think straight. This weed I got is so damn good. Tell Craig and Daisy to spark me up. I'm trying to get high, get high, get high. I'm trying to get high, get high.
We live.
Get high. And I don't know what else to do. All I'm trying to do is go to the moon. I'm trying to get high, get high, get high.
Hey. Yeah, we back, people. We are back. You already know we can't stay gone for too long.
They thought I was singing to him. I was here just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you was jamming?
For a minute, yeah. They thought
that's Pharrell G's homie from Philly.
Okay.
He been in the industry for a little bit. I interviewed him yesterday, actually. We was chopping it up. And you know when the interview go good, it's like you FaceTime your homie. And that's the way the interview went yesterday. It was pretty dope. And he got some joints. He been around for a minute. So you play around with it. Real different from what you known to hear in Philly. Like, I think when it comes to Philly bars and music, that should just be like they super hungry. Like it just sounds just like there's like they had a lot of suffering going on.
There's a different type of hunger there.
Yeah, the hunger different in Philly.
Yeah,
the hunger's real different in Philly, which is dope.
A lot of food,
which is dope. But yo, what's going on in hip hop news? I don't know if you got some things, but I know that finally after a decade and some change, they finally made 2 arrests in the Jam Master Jay murder.
Yes. Two men have been indicted in the murder of hip hop icon Jam Master Jay. So, better late than never. Finally, I guess the family can get some closure. At least they know who, is responsible, and they can move on from there. I don't know why the streets ain't take care of them.
And it's crazy, right?
And if you knew what Run DMC meant to Queens, you know what I'm saying, then for him to die in Queens, that shouldn't even left that block, in my opinion. You feel me? That incident, when that went down, it shouldn't even went in a 5-block radius. It should have been done deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's hip hop royalty right there, man. So R.I.P. to Jam Master Jay, man. In other news, did you hear Stacey Dash's husband wants to get their marriage annulled because he said he got hypnotized into marrying her.
I can see how that's possible, though.
Yeah, I mean, when he got hypnotized with that pussy, that's what he got hypnotized with.
Exactly. And for those of you that are on the gram, we live on the gram, WEMS Radio. Make sure we live and all up in your face.
All in your face and the place.
All in your face.
All day, every day is what we do. So LA County is considering hitting Tory Lanez with that felony assault and the shooting. I know how to say it. You know what I'm saying? People be like, this motherfucker can't even talk. Yeah, so shouts out to Megan Thee Stallion. She just posted some pictures of the injury online. It was on the gram or online somewhere. Saw the picture online.
Well, I wonder if the shooting happened. Well, I guess the shooting happened after the WAP video.
I don't know. I guess he could possibly be doing all that damn choreography after that, right? Yeah,
right.
I'm assuming so. Yeah, I'm assuming it happened after the video was already shot. Yeah.
Okay, because she was doing some things.
We sorry, man. No, I don't want no problems with. You know what I mean, y'all all good over here.
Yeah, but you know what? They really didn't show her foot
Yeah, yeah,
in
she
the video.
showed it.
She showed her foot in the video.
Oh, in the video, you're saying, I thought you
In the
meant
video, I don't remember seeing her foot.
video. You, now see, there you go, man. You making a joke out of it, B. No, I'm gonna laugh, man. Come on. But
I'm just saying.
I didn't really see her feet that's how rumors and shit start.
It was
Hey,
like ankles up.
shouts out to shouts out to Apple Music for putting on Snoop Dogg, Sierra, and Young M.A. They're gonna have their own radio shows on Apple Music. So shouts out to them. Snoop's is called Uncle Snoop's Army Radio, and his slogan is "Make America Hip Hop Again." You know what I mean? So shouts out to them. Shouts out to Apple Music doing big things. I guess they spreading that 2 trillion around. They got it to spare.
Yeah, it's I think that like we are definitely in a portion of time in a where we got the opportunities, especially the individuals that have been around for a minute, to
Yeah,
reinvent themselves and get a whole new bag.
yeah,
Like it's totally different now. So they cutting checks for being Apple's cutting them checks. You got iHeartRadio cutting checks. You got uh what is it? Sirius XM
yeah.
cutting checks. Like they cutting checks, and you can do this stuff. They'll set that shit up in your crib. Set it up. You do it from the crib, and they cutting you a check, and they gonna send a team over if they need to.
Yes, sir.
Like it's wild. It's
Yeah,
not like it was before. So many different opportunities.
yeah, it's a
So
lot of
many.
money. It's a lot of money out there, man. It's enough out here for everybody. You know what I mean? You just got to go out here and get it. That's it. And people say, it's just, the industry is saturated. There's too many people doing this. It's out here, man. The money is out here. Keep
Yeah,
getting
you a little low. I don't know what happened. You was good before.
it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1 2 1 2
There you go.
1
Now
2
you good
1 2.
now.
Uno, dos, tres, catorce.
Yo, but have you heard some of the remixes to the WAP
Remixes.
or the remakes? Because they're not really remixes. Well, I guess you would say remixes because they'll play a little portion of Cardi's verse
Right.
and just spit off of the last thing she said, and they just going for it.
Uh huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of, if you look on YouTube and put in WAP remixes, there's so many. I'm just afraid to play any because I'm not trying to get kicked off for nothing today.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we didn't
right.
get kicked off for that. Oddly enough, you know what I mean, that's not what they kicked us off for. They kicked us off with, I don't even want to say his name, but he got an album out right now. Go get that. You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
get kicked up for wild, crazy silliness. And
Yeah.
the thing is that as radio personalities and DJs, we have the right to play the music and utilize it for critique. If we're
Yeah.
critiquing it and doing things like that, we're
Yeah.
able to utilize it. But they make it so difficult for you to actually file those claims of where you can utilize the music and say, look, I have the rights to according to XYZ and ABC,
Right.
that they could just shut you down whenever the hell.
Which is crazy to me, man. So shouts out to Nas. He's dropping an album. And of course, we cannot forget coming up the next verses, humongous one for all hip hop fans everywhere. I gotta say it again. It's gonna be Big Daddy Kane versus Rakim. 20 songs apiece, head to head on the 22nd. So make sure y'all
Ain't no have stepping.
gonna be ridiculous. I mean, for every hip hop fan that's that's got it in their heart from the core, from early. Those are that's the the rivalry there. I'm not even gonna say rivalry because they don't have a beef with each other, but people have been wanting to see them go head to head ever since they was hot. They was both hot, fire hot. So
Yeah.
now it's gonna be epic.
Well, I still say Cassidy came out with that joint talking about, people battling the verses.
Yeah.
and he was like he would love to see but it wasn't just like artists. He was like putting like uh producers against producers, putting he put Puffy against Dre, I think it was. Puffy against Dr. Dre. Say he would love to see Jada Kiss and Beanie go at it again.
Yeah.
Method Man versus Redman. Like there was a lot of them. There was a lot of them that when you heard them, you was like, yo, those were like
worthy.
Yeah, those
incredible competitions themselves. Yeah, Cassidy came out with some jewels, man. That was a great interview we had with him that one time. That last time, I should say. Dropped a lot of jewels on us. I just wish I'd have been there when you did what's on boy, Christopher Williams.
Oh.
I wanted to see if he could still hit that high note on Don't Wake Me, I'm Dreaming. Hit that shit right. That was your peak. You still hit that? You still hit it, man? Let me hear it. Come on, man. Do it for me one time. I would definitely
hit it. He would add. Was he sick? I can't remember if he was sick, but it was. I actually interviewed him during like the beginning of this Corona stuff. It was like then. I think I want to say back in March, I interviewed him. It was either March or
it was right before the shit hit. It was right before that shit hit, I believe, or maybe right. Yeah, I think it was late March because I think it did happen already. Because I remember it was the Zoom shit was like that was it. You wasn't getting no regular interviews around that time. But yeah, that shit had already hit. You're right. So it's about like late. I think late March.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, because that's when the situation really got real, and there was no going to the station. It was like we can't even go inside. We too close. Like I'm not even playing with y'all type situation. But we definitely gotta love the new albums that are coming out, right? We got Nas, we got Jay-Z, we got the Locks.
Got the Locks, yes.
And there's somebody else dropping within that time frame. I forgot who it was.
It'll come back to you.
And so, but there's actually three. So we got Jay, we got Nas, and we got the Locks.
Well, Dave East just dropped something too, but that's probably not who you're thinking about. It's probably just another artist.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, brother. It'll come to you. It'll come to mind.
So let's take a quick music break while we waiting for our next guest to come through.
No doubt.
Make sure the plug knows how to get plugged in.
Yeah.
All right, so play some joints for us, my G.
You already know.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Griselda.
You ain't think I forgot, did you? I ain't even gotta say it.
The Mac hanging from the chandelier. Nigga told on his people he couldn't stand them years. Black got 34 big gay. Real stand up nigga spit in the pig's face. RDR 8 with the top mission. Air Max Scott Pippins, I was pop whipping. Show party next to Gold Pots. Me, West and Penny, we the old locks. Show me where the money at. Shotgun pellets where your stomach at. Left his brains on the countertop. Flew to Cali for the sauerkraut. Pagali pull over Rica fish scale. S.E. the gang, you know the click well. Shit fucked up, they got El Chapo. Rick's a boy coming from Morocco. Mix the dope with the Yola pack. Shit riding through your hood with the loaded Mac. KG9s with the red beam. Lock you in the scope, shooting from the mezzanine. We the hardest in New York State. So much work made the Pyrex break. Bodies on the Mac 90. harbor where you might find me. In the kitchen with the strap close. Mix the milk with the oils for the lactose. Giuseppe's with the gold bars, stars. Getting bells off the fucking boat.
I'll start to kill it. Just started right here. Make sure I'm all the way dead. I'll come back and kill my bitch.
You are tuned into the sounds of DJ Sean recognized on the spot.
I like to fuck her while she mad at me. She throw a fit and throw that ass at me. She said if sex was the weapon, I let you blast at me. That foreign thing cost 200 grand on my grandpappy. Got my baby mamas DMing like, can you cash at me? Fuck her once and buy my nose. Dickies no designer clothes. They should put me in the PGA. I play a lot of hoes. Tiger Gibbs, I hit the Spanish bitch out of Italian Vogue. Flip a hoe like Eddie Arsenio, about to spin a globe. Made a vow like Cuban Mac and Dub, see I'm connected. Lawyers got my back so you can't hit me out and check, bitch. Pictures of these BBs on that G to get you wet, bitch. On the set, bitch.
I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me. I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me. I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me. Yeah, I don't like it when you mad at me.
I'm tired of saying sorry for the same shit. Damn, I lost my queen fucking around with that lame bitch. Ashamed of myself cause I shamed you, good or bad, right or wrong, we always bang through. The BS, so real one out the ES. She wanna buy them all, I'ma let her know PS. Cars, purses, diamonds, VS. Real ghetto love two-stepping at the GS. You thicky thick, gon' shake it for me, baby. Picture perfect, let me take it for you, baby. No cap, I ain't shit without you. And I put that on my mama, I die for you, baby boo. Baby boo, baby.
I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me. I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me. I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me. Yeah, I don't like it when you mad at me. Yeah, I see that little look you giving me. Oh yeah, like the sage, I should change your energy. Nah, I get stupid. You know your man. Do you forgive me, baby? I know you can, Don't be acting like you don't want to. You may not want me, but I sure want you. And letting you stay mad is what I sure won't do. Cause I'm your and you my boo, no matter what. Okay, you wanna run home, go ahead, batter up. See me, I'm trying to go up, baby, ladder up. I ain't letting my ego shatter us. And that both of our mamas all mad at us? Hell no. Come here. I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me. I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me. I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me. Yeah, I don't like it when you mad at me. Yeah.
This is one DJ you don't wanna fuck with.
I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me.
Yeah.
I don't like it when you mad at me, girl, don't be mad at me.
Yeah, we back. And you already know. We are the motherfucking spot.
You know what I just thought? You said you already know. It's something that we always say. You know what I mean? People, not just us. I mean, other people say that too. You already know. But what if you don't really know?
That's it. And I just think, well, I know the plug should be popping up soon because he shared the video. I like how you shared the video, but you not here. Yo, homie, what's up? We waiting for you. But now, as far as, you know, the industry is concerned, and as far as individuals building a career with longevity, I just think that it is very necessary for individuals to do their homework and build a solid foundation. I think where we are getting lost is that the individuals, we're in this, as they say, microwave era. Everybody wants things instantly. And they don't want to do their homework. They want to be insta famous. They want to just be lit immediately. But all of the greats that's been around, even some of these indie artists that are really putting out dope work, you know, when they sit there and they tell their story, not many people are listening though, right? Because they don't want to hear all the back end. This is how I get to where you are right now. They want the last 5 steps and not the 100 steps that came before it. These guys have had their trials and tribulations and their failures, and I believe there's nothing wrong with failing. I just don't like to do it too much. But I don't call them failures. I call them learning lessons, because we need to learn from what we did wrong and what wasn't working in order to take that next step. If you jumping over all those mistakes that you could have made, you gonna make them when you at that prime, and you ain't gonna know how to deal with it, and you gonna fall so far back that it may be impossible to recoup. You know, it's like someone that your first fight, you get punched in the face, and you like, damn, I wasn't protecting my face. Next fight, you gonna make sure that your hands is up to protect your face, because you don't want that woolly lump that everybody can see.
Motherfucking right.
So you just gotta move a certain way, and you gotta take the punches. You know, Rocky said it best: it's not how hard you get hit, is what you do after you get hit.
Yeah.
That matters. And you know, that's how winning is done. It's the craziest thing, because there's so many messages out there for us that we need to really just take the positive parts out of that message and move forward with it. It's where we get so caught up on so many conspiracy theories that we look over that vital information that will get us to that next level. Oh, and got an announcement, my G.
While you talking, go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, I got an announcement. Right? Not only are we on the tube, not only are we on the book, we are on the gram, we are streaming on the website, and also we are streaming across the app. And for those of you that, you know, might be here and there, don't got time to tune in when the shows are live, and you don't got time to get to the book and all that, but you a person that listens to podcasts, you're going to be able to catch episodes of The Spot, episodes of Profit Radio, episodes of Monday Motivation with Talent the Comedian, 7 High Radio, hosted by Moon, and all that. All those shows are going up on Anchor for your podcasting re-listening pleasure, and we on our other platforms as well. But the only way you gonna find that out is if you tune in and you lock into the website. So make sure you visit www.wemsradio.com. And if you're looking to book that interview, we got the e-commerce store up where you could purchase some of the services that are provided by Golden Heart Management, and see the affiliates and some of the other individuals that we're working with. And right now, you got the Plugs music queued up?
Yeah, I got music right here.
All right, I'm about to let him in.
We need to get the plug plugged in.
Yes. All right, so here we go. For those of you, it's been a long time coming. I don't even want to say Kane, because then we would have to say pause and all that other shit. So it's been a long time.
Time has arrived.
Yeah, so here we go, y'all. We got Shameless Plug in the building. And while his audio is connecting, hopefully he turned his camera on. But while we waiting for him,
and some put the relevant in the.
He's no stranger to the individuals on the show today. So it's gonna be like we at the barbershop.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like we just chilling in the East right now, just doing what we do.
He's behind the sheet now, like the wizard.
Yeah, you know, I got
making it happen from behind the scenes, my man.
I know you can hear us. I think you can hear us. Nope.
Acting.
Nah, he's still connecting.
Is
All right,
connected.
all right. He got to unmute his mic and turn his camera on, and we gonna be ready for the plug, aka Mr. Dread, aka
Turn the mic. Turn
Brooklyn.
the mic on. Turn the mic on. Hit the little red joint.
There you go. The mic is on. He unmuted his mic. Now you just gotta unmute that camera, my G.
Blah.
What up, niggas?
Goodbye.
Yo,
You
he
already
started the
know.
party without us. You see that shit?
Yeah, but you know, a nigga gotta get used to the Zoom shit.
Yeah, man.
Like I gotta get sent an invite. I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember the Jetsons, and we used to look at that shit when we was kids and be like, man, one day we're gonna be living like that. And
Yeah,
now
right.
look, everything is a fucking Zoom meeting now.
I'm still
Exactly.
waiting for that fold-up car, the car that turns into a briefcase.
Yeah,
Oh,
I need one
man.
of those. You know,
Yeah, that's lit.
parking in New York is wild. So
Imagine.
what the hell is that? A space blunt? That should look like it's from outer space.
That's
Yeah,
a true. That's a true yard split.
Let's call a fat head.
Oh, it's going to fathead.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, I don't smoke, so I don't know nothing about that. But that shit look. I can't even say it. I was gonna say that shit look huge, right? It's just that's just bad. It's bad verbiage for a
Yeah.
group of guys being in the same room. You know,
What's good though? What's good, fellas?
Shit,
we here to talk
we
about
here
this
now.
music.
You finally on deck there, Captain.
Yeah, I'm on deck. What's good though?
What's the city looking like, man? How's everybody out there? Safe?
Yeah, everybody's safe, but you know, it's still pretty much the same. The streets are not really crowded, you know. Some people with masks, some people without. Yeah, you know how it go, bro.
The robberies going down right before your eyes and all kind of.
Oh yeah, all sorts of packages getting stolen and all types.
Oh man, cats are stealing packages now.
Mhm.
And that's not even the worst. I want to say last weekend, from Thursday until Sunday, there was a report of 63 shootings in New York.
Oh yeah,
63 in 4 days.
yeah. I know. Brooklyn is really crazy right now.
Yeah, very crazy. Like, and most of the shootings are from Brooklyn.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, now you can't shake a stick at the Midwest either. Now,
Oh, Chicago. Yeah,
Florida.
yeah. They got a lot going on. A lot of tension right now. You know what I mean? People don't have enough of what they need to survive.
And it just seems like they need to be around people more. And it's these social media beefs that are actually making from people being in the house. They spending too much time on their phones and beefing with each other. And by the time they get outside, the tension is so high, there's no talking.
It's true. It's true.
It's like, this is what we doing. What you said, I saw that post, you was talking about me. So I got something for you. And then that's it, it's over. It's like, it's just wild.
You know, because there's 100 motherfuckers saying, yo, when I see that motherfucker, and then they go outside and they see that motherfucker because
Exactly.
inside, you know?
Exactly. And it makes it very hard when some people got masks on and some people don't.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've seen people ride the train with no mask. I've seen people on a bus with no mask. The bus driver tries to control it a lot because the bus driver always looking up in the rear view mirror to check on the people and making announcements. But on the train, you got the conductor and the train operator, and other than that, it's just a whole bunch of people in between those two individuals.
Yeah.
It's hard to control.
Word. Yeah, man, it's crazy out here right now.
Yeah. So tell the people
You
how
gotta ask
long.
him. You gotta ask him, P, because I know his whole story. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta ask him some questions.
So how long have you been doing music? Making music?
Oh man.
I'm gonna sip on this yak while y'all talk.
Yeah. I've been doing music since probably age of 15. You know, you know, I mean,
You got a couple of decades under your belt, right?
yeah,
We just
like,
gonna put it like that.
exactly. So I've been doing music. I've been doing music for a very long time. When I guess like when you did music because you really loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no machine involved. So it's like, you know, just really doing something you enjoy and having your peoples around you. You know what I'm saying? And ciphers and doing rap battles and stuff like that. Like the real essence of it. Like from the very beginning. So I've been involved in almost every aspect of rapping, whether it's from poetry to writing raps down to doing rap battles to doing hip hop theater. I mean, man, like I've basically been on every platform imaginable doing music at one time or another, and nothing really kind of slowed up. Like right now, I'm still doing projects, but on an indie level, and I'm really doing it because, again, I love doing music. Like I can't really see myself not doing music. It's so much a part of my life that it's like it's always gonna be something I'm doing.
I hear you. So if you was to describe your sound, right, before somebody was to listen to your music, how would you describe your music, your sound, your delivery?
Um, Man, like I would say, like as far as delivery, um, like I'm not my delivery is not really animated or anything like that. It's more like conversation. You know what I'm saying? Mixed with a little bit of wittiness, mixed with a little bit of consciousness, mixed with a little bit of street shit, mixed with a little bit of, like it's kind of like I guess a mesh of everything that you know. You know what I'm saying? Because ideally, I feel like if you doing music, most of the songs that you create, if they're not just, like creative stories that you made up, they draw from your experiences. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that my delivery is like it's almost like my everyday speech. If you know me, 1 minute I could be saying maybe something that's crazy funny, and then the next minute I could be saying something that's like totally serious, all in one breath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess like my music kind of like reflects my personality. And then on the other side of that, a lot of people who know me think I'm really, really quiet. And you know, so it kind of like the music kind of like made me open up a lot more too. You know what I'm saying? And brought my personality out a lot more.
Okay. So I wanna get into one of the tracks so this way people can get a listen to what you just described.
Cool, let's do it. Which track?
I don't know. Yo, Sean, what we got?
What should I play first? Crisis or City Lights?
Say it again.
Is it Crisis? Am I saying
Uh
it right? Or City Lights?
huh. What's that's the titles that you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got you got a track list like Hercules
I'm
or
gonna play Hercules. I'm gonna play Hercules.
social distancing.
I'm gonna play Hercules. I'm gonna play that.
Play Hercules.
That's one of my favorites.
Like Hercules. I did. I used to feel like Hercules. I made a lot of choices, my last was the street. I could uplift your children, that's a boost to see. My goons, makeup artists, looking for faces to be. Polo on my physique, places we meet, keep discreet. We never beg or borrow or held a house of sorrow. Got bread today, hustle like no tomorrow. Niggas go from chillin' to getting filled with hollow. Crackers walk around the hood like supermodels. Niggas come home, can't even be Uber drivers. We got obnoxious. Wasn't trying to live modest. What nigga got hold of hammer became monsters. Shit bonkers, your favorite rappers are wearing rompers. This life about living, dealing with the karma. Where some go out with llamas and body armor. Hard to stay sober, so we puff marijuana. Waiting for the ops to run up on us. I used to get it on the I used to feel like Hercules. I did. Get it on the I used to feel like Hercules. I used to get it on the I used to feel like Hercules. I did. Get it on the I used to feel like Hercules. I asked Bread, what's the ticket? I'm trying to do business. I was stash house for bread, came back in an instant. After a few flips, you didn't need any convincing. Type of shit you could do when your clientele different. Dealt with filmmakers. One word for the United Nations. Got addicted to money, couldn't fight the temptation. My young boy ready to hear something, no hesitation. Like when you crack the window for more ventilation. Always sick with the bars, but I grew impatient. Dealing with real life in the country's inflation. I couldn't be complacent, not in my blood. Dirty money, so me and mine got it from the mud. Book back to the duffel, pitbull with the muzzle. Think about family, father and mother, I love you. Think about my kids, how they wasn't going truck. Nah, so a nigga had to jump. Listen, I used to get it on the I used to feel like Hercules. I did get it on the I used to feel like Hercules. I used to get it on the I used to feel like Hercules. I did get it on the I used to feel like Hercules.
Yeah. Brooklyn, stand the fuck up.
Yeah, Hercules.
Yes, sir.
So what was the inspiration behind that?
Drugs.
It was pretty simple.
Yeah, I mean, yo, like I'm gonna just keep it a bean, like you know, just like in life, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to make my songs that deal with the ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So like the up part is, yeah, being able to do for your family, you know what I'm saying? Becoming an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Accomplishing some of the goals you want in your life and some of the aspirations. But the downside of that is the struggle and what it took to get there. You know what I'm saying? And just to keep it a buck, for a lot of us, we hustle. You know what I'm saying? And that song basically is a reflection of that. You know what I'm saying? So if people need a street translation on, I used to I get it on. I used to get it on the arm. It basically means that you got whatever you was getting without putting any money down.
On consignment. If we take it back to the 10 crack commandments,
right?
Consignment is for made men, not for freshmen.
Yes, you are correct, Prophet P.
Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. And so with that being said, I just correlated Hercules because Hercules was a diesel nigga, you know what I mean, who was always showing his arms, how diesel he was with the arm. I used to get it on the arm, you know what I'm saying? Just playing with words, you know what I'm saying? Still, at the end of the day, trying to add to the culture with wordplay, you know what I'm saying?
And I think that wordplay is always necessary, especially when it comes to this particular genre. And when you look at other genres where if we went to pop, R&B, jazz and all that all those things still have wordplay in them. Our wordplay is just so crazy in this genre that to me, I think that it gets the other genres a little nervous because not only is there wordplay, but there's so many metaphors and so much slang in there that people sometimes they don't even understand what the hell is going on. And like, how the hell did they do that?
Hip hop runs the world. Let's not even be confused about that at all. Hip hop runs the shit.
Exactly.
That runs everything. They bounce everything off of that. You know what I'm saying? All of the commercials, all the little
Everything.
radio ads, you know what I'm saying? Everything, man. The little
All the
promotional
jingles,
videos,
all
yeah,
the jingles.
jingles, all of that shit. All of that shit is a hip hop associated with hip hop. They got to check in with hip hop first.
And you know that, the government,
Uh-oh.
the government everywhere loves ballers. And where do you find the biggest ballers at? In hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop.
You got sports and you got hip hop. And then and then if you look at the individuals that are the ballers and the actual individuals that occupy sports, it's a culture of people, right? The black and brown people really hold that down when it comes to that situation.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna target those that are gonna spend the money. People that got that's those stimulus checks and that extra money and the unemployment. People was going out buying those Louis Vuittons. People were going out buying those bags.
Now it's 3-4 weeks since that check stopped, and you know what I'm saying. Some people is hurt because they ain't stacked that bread when they had the chance.
Right.
Real. All you saw was people buying Mad Loud and 1942 bottles. You know what I mean? Straight up.
But
I never saw that many 1942 bottles in my life.
You couldn't get a fifth of Hennessy if you wanted to at that time. He's absolutely right. You could not get a fifth. You could only get a preacher bottle or like a fucking half gallon or some shit like that. You could not find a fifth of Henny anywhere.
What? Like, what's good?
We are some of the biggest consumers when it comes to a lot of things. And it's just crazy. So what's that next joint you want us to play?
Should I hit him with the big one with the collabo?
Yeah, we can hit it with the collabo. I got a joint called Whatever It Takes, featuring T-Pain. And I mean, people ask like how you get T-Pain on the track. I mean, you gotta know people who know people who know people that know people.
That's it.
That's it.
Got to be willing to do whatever it takes.
This is one DJ you don't want to fuck with. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Y'all could beef, I got a lot of steak. Y'all could leave, I got a lot of rakes. They vocab filled with a lot of cants. They could rave and see, they could rant. I'm an artist, just let me paint. Too many topics to leave the canvas blank. They say I'm tripping, well, last trip to the bank. I'm determined to do what they say I can't. I use paper, makes the jotto paper plates. Delete a verse and then backspace. Come up with a line and give you that face. I'm trying to see the whole United States. After that, it's overseas. Allergic to broke, that should be a disease. I'm trying to provide because my family needs. Hold a culture, I'm planting seeds. MJ in 03, I can't miss every verse and keep a Jewish who had it like this. Turn sandcastles into pyramids. And I'm from Brooklyn where the realists live.
I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that I'm straight. See my hustle, see the grind. They could do whatever it takes to make sure I'm straight. And I'm gonna weep regardless. I'm gonna weep regardless. I'm gonna do whatever ever to make sure I eat regardless. Oh, yeah, oh, 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 oh.
This for the nights we used the oven for heat. Talking sleep for dinner, had nothing to eat. A refrigerator became obsolete. That same hunger, we put it on beats. Now we sit different, they pull out our seats. We had fans in the window, there was no AC. I didn't chase paper, I just chased the dream. Antenna wasn't hanging out, we got big screens. I saw a lot put in boxes, that's not a meme. Before social media was even a thing, I was posted up in a mezzanine. Up all night, getting money from fiends. Next full of chains, handful of rings. Some might think it was an even exchange. Then my son was born, it wasn't the same. Everything wasn't just for personal gain. My father was there, I couldn't break the chain and disappear on him. That's a David Blaine. We smile a lot to hide the pain, hide the guilt with material things. Crazy flows, perfectly sane. Used to be on to keep an umbrella for rain. Precipitation on my chest, you can tell if it rain. Man, side move side when a hell of a rain.
See that fire in my eyes. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that I'm straight. See my hustle, see the grind. They could do whatever it takes to make sure I'm straight. And I'm gonna weep regardless. I'm gonna eat regardless. I'm gonna do whatever, ever to make sure I eat regardless. Oh, yeah, oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I'm gonna eat regardless. I'm gonna eat regardless. I'm gonna do whatever, ever to make sure I eat regardless. Oh, yeah, oh, 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 oh.
One for the borough. This is for the borough, though.
And for those of you that don't know what the mezzanine is, that is where the token booth clerk be at in the subway station, right? So being in the mezzanine, serving fiends. Wow, the token booth clerk is watching.
Or the mezzanine of a building. You know what I'm saying? A lobby area.
Yeah,
You know where the
you
people
know,
come and go. Popular, another popular mezzanine.
Yes, sir.
so you know that's that real New York shit.
Yeah, man, for sure.
and real Brooklyn shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
What I was saying.
Yeah, but
So,
that joint right there, basically, you know, doing whatever it takes to provide, doing whatever it takes to survive, you know, doing what you got to do, whatever it is that you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
The anthem for the people in the struggle, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Doing whatever it takes. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
I can't say it, but we
and
can
now,
do it.
in no way am I advocating you to go out there and do some crazy shit, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying, do whatever it takes. Some people take shit the wrong. Some people take shit the wrong way. Yeah, do whatever it takes, son. Nah, it's not. Like, you know what I mean?
Don't be snatching the contents of a cash register and running out.
Yeah, like, nah, come on, bro. You know?
Bags of groceries. Don't do that, please.
Yeah, don't do that. Come on.
No rioting, not advocating violence of any kind.
You know what I'm saying?
But grind, get out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? Get to it.
Exactly.
Right? Sleep is an option, right? Sleep is an option when you got to do whatever it takes.
Exactly.
If you got to work multiple jobs, if you got to, hustle, you got to figure it out. You got to start your own, and starting your own is not easy. So when you start on your own, there's a lot of sleepless nights because you're trying to figure out where that bread coming from.
Exactly.
So you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Son, you've been in the game for many years now, so you've seen hip hop, at its peak. You've seen it droop and go through different kinds of changes and ups and downs. Where do you see the trajectory of it going right now? Does it look like it's getting better again in your estimation?
I mean, like what I do see is I do see a like a resurgence of especially East Coast artists like consistently trying to make music and release projects and you know what I'm saying, keep us, you know what I'm saying, listening again. You know what I'm saying? Because for a minute, and I'm not saying anything was wrong with this, but hip hop was dominated by the South. You know what I'm saying? And some will argue with me and say that it still is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what I say is that you can't take anything away from the hip hop movement that was created in New York, specifically the Bronx, no matter what. It's the origin, babe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So even if even if it is dominated by those in the South, the reason they rapping is because of NYC.
Right.
You understand? You know what I'm saying? So if at the end of the day, like you don't gotta pay homage and you could disrespect dudes from legends and people like that came before you, but when you really think about it, like, bro, I'm really doing this because of dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm really rapping because these niggas was rapping before me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, dudes, you can't deny evolution, bro. You can't deny what existed before you, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So,
Foundation.
yeah, exactly. You got to know the history. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
And that's a fact. So before we get up out of here, anything you want to tell the people?
Man, just check for me, man. Listen, you know what I mean? Look out for all the projects that I'm releasing. You can check it on Spotify and all those other music platforms as well. You know what I mean? Look for my interviews and all of that. And you know, all over social media. So you know, check me out.
And we definitely going to do that. So Sean is going to take us out with another one of your joints. What you got, Sean?
I'm just gonna play the first one I come to.
He said something. I ain't hear him, but I know he is.
Yeah. Can you hear me? 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2,
What you
1,
play?
2, 1, 2. I'm just gonna play the first one I come to.
All right.
Okay. Don't think that's your joint.
Nah,
That's
that's just a beat, bro.
I was waiting for you to fucking destroy that shit, boy. I was like, this is a long fucking intro.
Yeah, do you got shine?
Yeah, shit, do I got shine? Sure, you want to do that to the people? Well, let me dig into the files here. Rap archives. That was crazy. You should have flagged me down or something.
I was saying something, but you was in a groove.
I was going. Yeah,
You was going.
I was going. Oh man, give me a second here, there, fellas. Hold on, let me play something. Let me give y'all some waiting music.
The wordsmith with absurd gifts. I used to serve bricks, now I get paid when these words flip. This thing I love that started from the mud making nerds rich. It's academic, but when rap invented this word snitch, we deserve this. It's worthless. Put pain on your browser so when you search this, the earth shift, the kiss of death. Here's the reaper to flirt with. I need Bieber to verse with. I put out hits and leave when the hearse split. Get put out quick and heaved in a dirt ditch. Yeah. I can see you ain't worth shit. Paid in full, still can't believe when he murked Mitch. I'm ice cold, could never be sunny reading the first script. Your wife froze, refusing to see you bleed when the nurse stitch. Yeah, you fuck with me, you already screwed. A deadly dude, ain't feeling you niggas. Just think of Terry Crews, a petty dude. I shoot for the stars. Whoever said he'd lose, I bet he bruised an eye for an eye. That's how this Fetty move, it's war, nigga. Best believe that it's war, nigga. Got your kids all tied up, I even the score, nigga. You don't believe me, then draw, nigga. Started from the bottom, I got conceived on the floor, nigga. Pause, nigga. Washing these sins away when I pour liquor. Poor nigga. Eating cheese sandwiches on the porch, nigga. Randy Nichols as Candyman. You like Sandwell playing Steven Slavin in Candyland.
Hey, anonymous shooter sending me slugs. Times of my life, I ain't even know who my enemies was. Now they all in memory of. I'm by myself. I refuse to be the company misery love. Plot and scheme, got confidential exotic dreams. I'm a king and I done been through a lot of things. Rats put my kinfolk inside a bang. Niggas let the bugs in like an open window without a screen. Not a thing, I'm dodging informants. On tour shit, I was performing with 5 different warrants. Help guys provide for their daughters. Still they burn bridges like they know how to survive underwater. Eating like it's some kind of disorder. Gained the homicidal aura from monetizing the corners. Counting money since 5 in the morning. It took 23 hours to count it. Remind me of driving to Florida. I'm quiet, not a dominant talker. Forgive me, Father. One time I prayed to God for a silent revolver. Wish that I was a goner. Instead, I'm in a $1,000 robe sitting inside of a sauna. Trust.
I do not know where that.
Yo.
Still can't find it.
So you already know who it is. It's your boy, Prophet Pete, from the city that never sleeps. And this has been another episode of The Spot. We had dope guests. We had dope music, real hip hop, real bars, real what we needed to get done. And I'm so happy that we finally got the plug on here.
Plug on.
It's been a minute. So you already know you can follow the station WEMS_radio, or just WEMS radio on all social media platforms. You can follow the kid Profit PROFIT_radio_NY, all social media platforms. Even I tweet. So just make sure you stay tuned to that. All right. And we're gonna start streaming on Twitter next. So Twitter and Periscope. So we added 2 more platforms that we're gonna be on. So if you can't keep up, you better just watch and hit that like button, y'all. My man Sean, let him know.
Just like it says.
These nuts.
Find your boy on the gram, on Twitter, DJ Sean Recognize, DJ SHAWNRECOGNIZE. Rec for short. Only my friends call me Rec. Better call me Recognize.
And we out of here, y'all.